My name is Alice Marcella Bailey, and thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this. I was born and reared in Macon, Georgia, actually born on Plant Street, one Saturday morning at 7:30, I'm told. Macon has many wonderful monuments and memories, points of interest, things to cherish, from buildings to statues, to people that you know about, places that hold our treasured memories, places that we remember going as children. And when you talk to one another, you can say, I remember when this was such and such. I remember when we did this over here, or when such and such lived there. And it brings back these great memories for me. That's why coming back to Macon after being gone since 1960, I moved back home in 1998. It was a pleasure, it was a thrill to come back home. Even though Macon doesn't compare to Philadelphia in the size and the activities and the history and all of that, generally, but to me, it does. It was the place I wanted to be. The historic, disrespect for the historic nature of Pleasant Hill really concerns me. It did not have to be. A fantastic neighborhood, a very successful businessman, 2 hospitals, a private high school, and in the public high school, very impressively constructed homes. The type of homes with big porches, huge attics, which was always used for sometimes some for living quarters as well. We had landholders, of course, schools. You had L.H. Williams, which is still there, and you had St. Peter Claver. St. Peter Claver was the Catholic Church established in 1888 for Black Catholics. We've experienced in that area what we could be. It was right there in front of you all the time. Professionally, business-wise, family-wise. I call it the jewel of Macon. It hurts to see it so torn up for a highway. I mean, destroyed. It didn't have to be. It didn't have to be. And if you're going to tear up this part of the neighborhood, don't neglect what you leave. And what has happened in Macon is areas that were renowned areas along Forest Avenue and further north on Walnut. All those small houses in the small streets, overgrown with trees and trash, and people can't live there anymore. That didn't have to happen. And it is astounding to me to see the disrespect for a neighborhood that was so thriving. It's different when you run something through what you consider a ghetto, or a lot of houses falling down and it's not accommodating the city, even tax-wise. But to tear up a neighborhood that's thriving and is the basis of a population of people of your city who are successful and contributing, to me, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, I recognize that and accept it, but to me that makes no sense at all. None. It seems to me that highway could have been directed differently. Maybe down Riverside Drive where you have no homes, down to 8th Street or so. Turn west and go through an area that was called Tybee before, that had been, all the people had been moved out of Tybee because they said the land was polluted and you couldn't live there any longer. Well, if you're going to dig 50 feet down, throw the dirt away, it seems to me that's the best place to do it, instead of destroying Pleasant Hill, historic Pleasant Hill.